Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Namaha. Best thing that works for love is Twin Hearts meditation. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 If you're new, we're about to chant SHREEM BRZEE. This is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM BRZEE specifically attracts money. When you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. Chanting is the most powerful. Writing is next up, then listening. Just Google it, YouTube it, research it. Thousands and thousands of testimonials online. This is making people money, getting people rich every day. Somebody actually got a mansion from SHREEM BRZEE. Put SHREEM BRZEE on the front gates of their mansion, right? I've made over $40,000 from TikTok alone. Was able to leave my 9 to 5 work for myself full time, right? Anybody can do this. I'm not special, family. Check my pen videos and my playlist to learn more. I help people make money. It's not hard. I'm a pranic healer. If you don't know what that is, you'll find out in the next 5 years. This is going to be very widespread. Believe me, trust me, especially if I do my part like I'm supposed to. And you guys too. This is powerful stuff. Check it out. My teacher, Grandmaster Chokoku, I was just blessed to have him as my teacher. I discovered him online in a video. He was doing pranic healing on a paralyzed woman. And he was standing on stage about 10 feet away from her. And after just 10 minutes of pranic healing, he told the lady, get up. And then she got up out of her wheelchair and never used it again. He said, anybody can do this, just get my book, take my class. I got his book, read it cover to cover. Soon after that, I was practicing on myself and my girlfriend. Got to the point where I could heal her period cramps without even being in the room with her, right? That's what you call distant healing, right? A good pranic healer, a good energy healer can make a distant healing session, a distant healing session just as powerful as an in-person session. And that's what I got to be able to do. So soon after that, I was healing cancer patients, family. I've been doing this full time since 2021. At this point, right, through distant healing sessions, I've healed broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors shrunken. I got somebody 20 to 40% of their hearing back in one ear, right? They had tinnitus. That was after I healed their IBS. Another person had pneumonia. Be right back, family. All right, so fibroids. I actually taught somebody how to heal their own fibroids, right? They sent me x-rays. They had a bunch of fibroids in their uterus and sent them a protocol on how to heal it. Sent me x-rays 3 weeks later. Fibroids was gone. There was like one little nodule left. Healed their own fibroids. Pneumonia. Like I was saying, that's mucus in the lungs. I worked on somebody with pneumonia. The doctor checked them, stuck a tube down their throat, checked their lungs. There was no mucus in their lungs, right? Another person was having seizures. Seizures stopped after I worked on them a session or two. It was really just one session, but yeah. Anybody can do this, family, right? Pranic healing. Just go to my pen videos and my playlist videos. Ulcerative colitis, yes, it definitely can help. If you need any healing, family, if you or a loved one is in pain, just book a session with me, right? Distant healing session. Everything on my website right now is half off, 50% off with the discount code SOUL, SOUL, all caps. Everything half off. I heal people through videos as well. This is mainly how I help people make money, right? I just helped somebody become a millionaire about 3 months ago. This is how, right? My Prosperity Healing Series and my Money Manifestation Bootcamp. Those two series alone has helped over 5,000 people, trying to help thousands more, right? Somebody got my Prosperity Healing Series, next day, 19K. Put a down payment on a house, changed their life. We cool to this day. Another person got my Prosperity Healing Series a week later, 11K. Hey, fam. DoorDash at the door. Another person got my Prosperity Healing Series a month later, 13K. Another person was homeless, got my Prosperity Healing Series 2 months later, new job, new apartment. They were living in their car. So, my Money Manifestation Bootcamp, that has all my secrets, tools, and tips, everything that I was doing to make that 40K from TikTok that I told you about, all the stuff that I was doing to be able to leave my job, work for myself full time, right? So, if you need that extra help, right, my series are only $5 each right now, half off, so that means $2 each with that discount code. So, that person I helped become a millionaire, he actually subscribed to my Patreon. That's where I have all 7 of my healing series for $5 a month. You can also subscribe for free. So, just getting that out the way, family, before we get started, manifesting and making this money. I also have more healing series, right? Like I said, heal people through videos. So you just watch the Prosperity Healing Series, and I'm doing all the work for you. If you were clairvoyant and you could see energy, right? This is what the reason was when I was making so much money. This is the same reason why if you were clairvoyant and you looked into a room full of millionaires and billionaires, you would see that they all have a big basic chakra, right? Big, strong, healthy basic chakra. When you're not making money, it's because the person has a weak, small, unhealthy, malfunctioning basic chakra. So in the Prosperity Healing Series, I'm just scrubbing out, cleaning out that basic chakra, removing those blockages, blasting you and providing you with fresh energy, fresh prana. Your basic chakra gets healed. You go about your business making money. You just watch the series every day. Infinite healing glitch, right? You can book a session with me. I was already doing this, right? People will book a distant healing session with me. And they're like, hey, I'm trying to make money. And I'm like, bet. Heal their basic chakra for them. They make money. I said, oh, I healed somebody's back pain, right? Like I said, I dropped that back pain healing video. It went viral. A bunch of people were saying, hey, my back pain got healed after I watched this video. I knew that was the case, right? I was just making sure, confirming it. So then I started doing healing through videos, dropping all the different healing series. So, Prosperity Healing Series, right? Healing the basic chakra, helping you make money. What else we got? Clairvoyance Healing Series. That's me working on your chakras that govern and control your clairvoyant abilities, trying to get you to see energy and all that good stuff. Uh, so it's pretty much the chakras up top in your head. Yes, sir. Um, yeah, on this channel we do Twin Hearts meditation, right? Secret ancient meditation for enlightenment that first and foremost heals the physical body. You keep doing it, your supernatural abilities that have been laying dormant start to open up and activate. So, clairvoyance, seeing energy. So, just by doing Twin Hearts daily, my teacher, the one that came up with the meditation, Grandmaster Charles Koksui, he notices that his disciples, his students, usually the case is to where they're doing Twin Hearts meditation daily, they're seeing energy and having some type of clairvoyant experiences / abilities activated just by doing Twin Hearts every day. Less than 2 years, this is the case, right? So less than 2 years, usually people are seeing energy by then just from doing Twin Hearts. So the Clairvoyance Healing Series is just me trying to speed that up. So like I said, all my healing series are on sale right now for $2 each with that discount code. There's 7 of them. So what else we got? We got the Genie series. That's a technique used by millionaires. Genie series. We also got the 11 chakra healing series. The 11 chakras control all the major organs, so you heal the 11 chakras. You pretty much heal the entire body to a certain degree. So I got that for you. We got the back pain healing series, right? We talked about that. Self-explanatory. $2. We got the anxiety and depression healing series. That's free. Always is, always will be. And we got the business healing series. During the pandemic, somebody was about to have to shut their business down, and they came to a pranic healer like myself, and they got their business healed. To get the book, you can get it off of Amazon. And if you want any pranic healing tips, tools, and resources, and tips on making money, join my free Telegram, right? If you want to learn pranic healing as well as good resources and information in there. But yeah, you can get the actual book off Amazon or the pranic healing website. Yeah, we got the business healing series. Like I said, during the pandemic, somebody's business was about to have to shut down. They came to a pranic healer like myself and got their business healed. So, yes, this is just what happens, family. I'm telling you to do Twin Hearts meditation, right? Some of you might be interested in that and activating those powers. And little did you know, tricks you, gotcha. You're doing Twin Hearts meditation to activate those powers. So yes, you shouldn't be chasing powers, but this is just what happens when you're doing with secret action meditation for enlightenment. Your soul, every single incarnation, is trying to reach enlightenment. So I'm just actually tricking you and guiding your soul into what you're supposed to be doing. I'm in touch with your guys. It's not important though. This is exactly what they would tell you to do. I'm just doing my job, family. So yes, exactly. Sitter chasing is not what you should be doing. But these abilities are going to activate just by doing what you're supposed to be doing as a soul. So I'm just letting you know the lowdown, right? So no soul left behind, right? But yeah, and these are clairvoyances, and I'm not telling you to chase abilities. I'm just telling you I have a clairvoyance series available because that's already going to happen, right? I'm just trying to speed it up for people because you on here, you guys are pranic healers. Here's the deal. You having these clairvoyant abilities will make everything that you do in your life, it doesn't matter whether you're an advanced yogi, whether you're a mechanic, whether you're a car salesman, or whether you're a pranic healer. Having clairvoyant abilities will only help you in life, right? So that's why I have that available, right? It's a very useful skill, right? All right, so in the clairvoyance healing series, I talk about the first times I saw energy, how it worked for me. There's also a technique in there to teach you how to see your soul, right? What you truly look like, right? That incarnated soul shining through the actual reason for your skin glowing. So, uh, yeah, so all that stuff on sale right now, $2 each with that discount code, family. If you need healing, if you need help making money, that is there, right? Just help somebody become a millionaire, trying to create more millionaires this year. All right, let's get it. And if you want to qualify to get one of my healing series for free, you can always enter for a chance to get my series for free just by doing two things. Remember this, just subscribe to my YouTube and then drop a comment on my 8-hour SHREEM BRZEE video. And I'm going to go through those comments and select people at random and send you the healing series of your choice. The series for your soul, right, that was the clairvoyance healing series, I believe. Right, yeah, the technique to teach you how to see your soul, right? That was in the clairvoyance healing series. The discount code is SOUL, all caps. Soul, all capital letters. Thank you, family. I appreciate it. All right. You guys guys are advanced souls. I'm gonna give you some advanced soul. Thank you for putting that discount code up there. I'm gonna give you some advanced soul advice. Forgiveness is your superpower. If you can do that, if you can be the forgiving one, if you can conquer forgiveness, you are many strides ahead of the next soul. Forgiveness, let that be your superpower. All right, just a little quote of the day. Let's make this money, family. SHREEM BRZEE. Mantra that attracts money. When you chant it, write it, listen to it. I got a whole playlist on SHREEM BRZEE. My YouTube is dedicated to SHREEM BRZEE. I've been doing this over 8 years. Saved my life, made me a lot of money. Like I said, over 40K from TikTok alone, right? Let's get it. SHREEM BRZEE. 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 SHREEM SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. If you're new, watch my pin videos and my playlist videos. Watch my pin videos and my playlist videos, and your mind should be blown. And all that money you see those people making, and all that healing you see, you're next. Who's gonna be the next millionaire? Let's get it, family. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. You're already rich. Visualize it now. Your entire body is full of golden white light. So be it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. A few cancer patients, broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, hearing loss, all through distant healing sessions. Check my healings testimonials playlist and all my pin videos and all my playlists to see what goes down on this channel, family. Lots of healing, lots of manifesting. Let's get it. Just helped somebody become a millionaire a few months ago. For my healing series, I heal people through videos. This has all been proven and documented in my pin videos and my playlist videos. If you need help making money, all my healing series are on sale right now, $2 each, with the discount code SOUL, SOUL, all caps. So, who's going to be the next millionaire, right? I have 7 healing series. If you're trying to make money, you only need 2. There's 2 that are geared towards that. My Money Manifestation Bootcamp Prosperity Healing Series. Start off with the Prosperity Healing Series, right? That's me healing your basic chakra through videos. Your basic chakra, located at the base of your spine, your tailbone, that controls your ability to make money. So if it's small, weak, and blocked, you're going to have a hard time making money. But people get my Prosperity Healing Series. I clean that basic chakra out, boom, boom, boom. They make money. If you could see energy clairvoyantly and you looked into a room full of millionaires and billionaires, you would see the same thing, that they all have a big basic chakra. This is why I was able to make over $40,000 from TikTok alone. This is why I was able to help somebody become a millionaire. I've helped over 5,000 people with those 2 healing series alone, right? So they're on sale right now for $2 each. Or you can do like the millionaire dude did. He actually subscribed to my Patreon and he got all 7 of my healing series. But really, you only need the 2, but he just got all 7, I guess, just in case. Like I said, are all on my Patreon for $5 a month, right? $5 a month. You can also subscribe for free. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Chant along with me if you can. You're manifesting the most that way. If not, you're still making money just by listening. You're already rich. Visualize it now. Your entire body's filled with golden white light. I would start off with the Prosperity Healing Series family. The two money makers is the Prosperity Healing Series and then the Money Manifestation Bootcamp. The Genie Series also is kind of helping you make money. You learn how to create genies for prosperity, right? All kinds of genies, but you guys are trying to make money, so you learn how to create prosperity genies as well. But yeah, just make sure you use that discount code first before you get anything for half off. SOUL, all capital letters. And once again, I just helped somebody become a millionaire a few months ago from my healing series. All right. You only see 3 series on your profile. Click on my link tree and then click on my website. Then you'll see all my healing series, right? Click on my link tree. Then on my link tree, you'll see it says, I can't say it because it'll try and block me, TikTok, but click on my site and then it'll take you to my site and then you'll see all my products. Yes, sir. All right, no problem, family. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM.
Yeah, bought KFC.
Oh, okay, bet. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. See, that's your fault. See, yeah, free food, free KFC. I'm on a strict diet, so I'll see what I can sift through down there. But yeah, hey, free food is free food. Hey, KFC. Hey, I ain't hating. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. You're already rich. Visualize it now. See yourself pulling out your wallet, pulling out your purse. Nothing but hundreds, thousands of dollars in your wallet. You have millions of dollars in your bank account. There is only abundance. So be it. You're already rich. So be it. Nice, nice. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. And if you're interested to see before we do the healing, if you want to see how it works, you can check my healings testimonials playlist. Like I said, I do distant healing sessions if you're new here, which is a good energy healer, a good pranic healer can make an in-person session, or excuse me, can make a distant healing session just as powerful as an in-person session. So that's what I got to be good at, right? I learned this from my teacher, Grandmaster Chalkok Sui, the founder of Pranic Healing. He healed a paralyzed woman in less than 10-15 minutes, right, with energy. So I learned from him. I got his book, read it cover to cover, started practicing. I got to the point where I could heal my girlfriend's period cramps in less than 10-15 minutes without her even being in the room. So then I started doing distant healing on the public, right? Opened up my practice full time as a pranic healer in 2021. Since then, I've healed broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, rare forms of cancer, pneumonia, seizures, all kinds of stuff, family. Check my healings testimonials playlist and you can see all these testimonials I'm talking about. You can see my teacher healing that paralyzed woman. You can see another person going to another pranic healer who had heart cancer. After 2 months of pranic healing sessions, heart cancer was gone, right? Miraculous stuff like this, right? Check my healings testimonials playlist. All right. But it also gives you an idea on how my sessions work, right? I do my sessions at night while the body's more receptive to energy, right? Because you're asleep. So your astral body is out in the astral realm, traveling the cosmos, doing whatever you're doing. Most likely that's service to others. You guys are advanced souls, so you're most likely in the mental realm, right? It's the astral realm, then there's the mental realm. You guys go to higher vibrations. You guys most likely, hopefully, go to the higher spheres, and you're doing service to others, which is mainly like healing. You're healing other souls. You're learning, right? You're learning from the higher beings, the teachers, the masters, the angels. You're studying, learning. You might be a teacher. You might be teaching some form, some degree, right? Like an apprentice, learning from a teacher, getting ready to teach, right? Training to be a, you guys are pretty much earth angels. So up there during your sleep, that's why you might wake up tired and all this stuff. Because you guys are doing a whole lot of stuff upstairs, right? You guys are actually getting work done. Average soul is just going to sleep and just playing around in the lower astral spheres, in the lower astral realms, right? That's why it's negativity and all that stuff down there. Because that's lower souls down there, lower vibrational souls. And you high vibrational souls are like, hey, we up here with the masters, we got work to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's you guys. So, like I said, you might wake up tired, all this stuff because you've been getting work done, right? I'll be honest with you, right? You guys, it's a closed platform, so I don't want to tell this to nobody publicly, but sometimes I wake up, you know what I mean? And I'm tired. And I'm person, somebody may have booked a healing session, right? So before I actually do the session on them, they wake up, hey, I got healed. Sometimes, there have been cases where it gets a little crazy, but anyways, sometimes, hey, I saw you in my dreams, or hey, this, that, whatever. Hey, I woke up healed, right? You guys doing the same thing, right? We do stuff in our dreams. So, all that to say, I do my sessions at night. You guys are flying in the astral realm. Your astral body, your soul's out the way. So, your body, your physical body is wide open. Your chakras are wide open. Perfect time for healing. So, do my sessions at night. You can see for example, the person with the rare form of cancer. She books a session. I work on her. She wakes up in the morning. She's like, hey, my pain's gone. I'm like, great. That's how it works. That's what's supposed to happen. So, yeah. So check my healings testimonials playlist, and yeah, to get a good idea how this stuff works. You can also see the first time I got this healing on camera. My friend's mom had a sprained ankle. She called me over there. I started giving healing. After just 5-10 minutes, she was like, hey, I feel a burst of energy shoot up my leg. And then after that, she was like, hey, the pain's gone, right? So anybody can do this, family, right? Want you guys to learn. We need more healers, right? If you needed a sign, let this be it. The book is called Miracles Through Pranic Healing. Miracles Through Pranic Healing. And if you want to become a certified pranic healer, just get the book or Google Pranic Healing Level 1 course near me. Pranic Healing Level 1 course near me, and get started on your healing journey. Yes, it helps with addiction. I actually have my anxiety and depression healing series. That's also for addiction, PTSD, uh, all kinds of stuff, but that helps addiction as well. It also explains how those thought forms and those entities and all that stuff works. So you'll learn something as well. But yes, I do a free healing through videos on my anxiety and depression and addiction healing series, right? Free. It always is, always will be. Just click the link tree in my bio to get to it. But yes, you can also book a session if you need healing for that addiction. But that's more so of a long-term thing, right? So just by doing Twin Hearts daily, that's perfect. Twin Hearts meditation is perfect for all that mental, emotional stuff, right? That's mainly a thought form, emotional, mental problem, right? Addiction. So Twin Hearts meditation brings down divine spiritual energy, pretty much violet light. That violet light cleanses out and washes out all that stuff, all those thought forms that are causing that addiction, right? All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you for the gifts, family. SHREEM, BRZEE is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM, BRZEE specifically attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, when you listen to it. This is purely mechanical, right? This is a sound vibration. This is a mantra. This is not an affirmation. I could give this mantra to somebody on the street corner who's homeless. If they chant SHREEM, BRZEE the rest of their life, they will be rich. They have no choice. Mantras are sound vibrations. These were before physical creation came into existence, there was sound, right? This has been around before you and I even had physical bodies, right? Before physical bodies even existence, right? Ancient sounds, right? So this is the sound vibration for prosperity, for money, right? So SHREEM, BRZEE has its own power, right? Not an affirmation. Affirmations are human language, right? A lot of that depends on your energy and your aura. So anybody can do this and get rich, family. So I've been doing this 8 years. It saved my life, made me a lot of money. Made over $40,000 from TikTok alone. That's just one of my income streams. Was able to leave my 9 to 5, work for myself full time, right? Just Google it, YouTube it, research it. SHREEM, BRZEE has been making people rich since 1998, right? I got a whole playlist on SHREEM, BRZEE. Thousands of testimonials online. Just Google it, YouTube it, research it. And I help people make money as well. If you're new, I have 2 healing series geared towards just doing that. Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Bootcamp. They are both on sale right now for $2 each. All my healing series are on sale, actually. I got 7 of them in total, right? Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Bootcamp. Those are my 2 money makers. They've helped over 5,000 people make a lot of money, right? This has all been proven and documented. You can see these people making money in my Prosperity Healing Series playlist, right? So I'm healing your basic chakra in the Prosperity Healing Series because on here, you guys need a big basic chakra that controls your ability to make money, right? That chakra located at the base of your spine, your tailbone, right? So Prosperity Healing Series, I'm cleaning out those money blockages, blasting you with fresh energy, right? People watch my series daily. I keep healing you, right? I'm just doing all the work. All you gotta do is sit back and watch the videos. There's also self-healing techniques in there, meditations that are very powerful. So you need to exercise a lot as well. Exercise daily. Exercise before and after Twin Hearts meditation. And yeah, that basic chakra. So like I said, if you could see energy and you looked into a room full of millionaires and billionaires, you'd see that they all have a big basic chakra. This is why somebody was able to get my healing series and become a millionaire 3 months ago, right? I blasted that basic chakra. They probably were watching my healing series a whole lot every day, like I said. They were also doing SHREEM, BRZEE. They actually end up getting all 7 of my healing series off of Patreon. They started trading crypto right after they subscribed to my Patreon. Started chanting SHREEM, BRZEE after they placed trades. 3 weeks later, they became a millionaire, right? So That help is there if you need it, family. Right? Somebody got my prosperity healing series. Next day, 19K. Put a down payment on the house. Let's get it, family. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. Sorry, the stretch. Yeah, my spine is getting congested. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE. 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 Real quick, family, almost done. Sorry, just gotta loosen up that energy. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE. 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 Yeah, I'm good, family. I just had to get that energy and break that energy up. Get released now. Yeah, we good. Thank you. SHREEM, BRZEE. 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 Excuse me. If you're new, watch my pin videos and my playlist videos. Watch my pin videos and my playlist videos. I've helped somebody become a millionaire recently, and I've healed cancer patients, broken bones, STDs, fibroids, pneumonia, seizures, all through distant healing sessions. Check my pin videos and my playlist videos at some point when you get some time. Anybody can do this, family. I'm not special. Yes, I have consultations. Oh, sorry. I have consultations. I got distant healing sessions available. I got crystals. I got healing series, all 7 of my healing series, right? Everything on my site is half off right now with the discount code SOUL. SOUL, all caps, and everything is half off. All right, let's get it. That means you can get all my healing series for $2 each. Yes, sir. SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you, family. SHREEM, BRZEE. 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 know I'm not Brazilian, family. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Nah, I don't have a cold. Voice just raspy. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Chant along with me. You're making the most money that way. If not, you're still having results just by listening. Just like this person behind me and just like I did when I first started. And also, once again, if you want to qualify to get one of my healing series for free, just do two things, right? You can always do this. Subscribe to my YouTube and drop a comment on my 8-hour SHREEM BRZEE video, right? And I'll go through the comments, select people at random, and give you the healing series of your choice, family. Yeah, your body might heat up. You might feel different sensations, hot, cold, tingly, right? Lightheaded, feeling light, floating, different stuff. That's all the energy doing its thing, right? Don't freak out or anything. That's just the energy, family. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. That's why I'm over here stretching and slapping myself and patting my, right? All that energy is real, right? It's right. So when you got blockages, all that hits those blockages and stuff, and different things happen or whatever. You know what I mean? So for me, that's why I was over here tapping. Right? Is energy getting stuck? Right? I gotta break that up and disintegrate it and release it. Right? It starts getting uncomfortable. So yeah. We generate a lot of energy on this live stream. What we do is we build up powerful vibrations of prosperity. We send that out into the universe. It comes back to us magnified and multiplied, right? All energy, all thought forms you put out.
Don't forget to take out your trash cans.
Thank you. Comes back to you magnified and multiplied, right? So every dollar you put out into the universe comes back more than $1, right? $2, $3, $5, who knows? But so the energy we build up on here comes back magnified, right? So it's actually called the snowball effect, right? Because when it's coming back on that backswing, right? These thought forms, these energies of prosperity that we put out, when it comes back to us, it picks up like thought forms. So it's picking up more prosperity energy and more prosperity thought forms when it comes back to us on the backswing. So, and we all benefit from the same amount of energy from this live stream. We all benefit the same, right? All right. Let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Nice. I just made a video about angel numbers. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. The Organite Tower Buster, yes, these joints, these are pranic generators. So you see the word consecrated on it as well. These are consecrated before I send them out to you, right? That means I charge them and bless them with divine spiritual energy from God, higher beings, and angels, right? So they're even more powerful, right? So these guys are what you would want. You can have like one of these in a room. Ideally, without them consecrated, a, a couple of these in a room, the room's good. But mine are consecrated, so one of these right here would be good enough for a small to medium sized room, maybe probably a large sized room as well, because I'm blasting them with energy, right? So, but they're pranic generators. So what they do is they produce negative ions, right? Scientifically, down to the science of it. They produce negative ions. So what that does is it cancels out all the negative energy. Pretty much negative ions is good energy. Positive ions is bad energy. Positive ions is what comes out of cell phones, laptops, computers, all the electronic devices. That's what that radiation is. Those low frequencies, right, and all that stuff that causes cancer is the positive ions from those electronic devices. So these generate negative ions and cancel out those positive ions. These are 0 point technology, right? This is the energy technology of our ancestors. This is why you see pyramids all around the planet, right? Same thing, you know? See pyramids around the planet. It's the same technology, right? So, the pyramids also have, they're made of sand, right? You'll see sand, right? Pyramids is pretty much, it looks like sand or some type of, stone or whatever. The stone, one way or another, has quartz in it, some form of quartz in it, right? So These have sand in it as well because this is a device, right? These are energetic generators, prana generators. So these are devices. So the sand has the quartz. Sand is 90% quartz or more, right? So I have sand in here for the quartz. Then I have all, different other crystals. I mainly try to have amethyst in there, right? Because, the violet light from the amethyst is very powerful and protective, right? Blocks negative energy, right? So I try to have some form of amethyst in all my devices as well. But they're generating the negative ions, right? Canceling out those positive ions. So when quartz crystal is under pressure, say for instance, if you took two quartz crystals, you can do this. Or, quartz rocks. Just Google quartz rocks. You'll see what, a quartz rocks looks like. If you get any landscaping near and there's rocks and stuff like that, and then, a little landscaping, there's probably quartz crystals in there, right? I used to crush those up and put them in my organite, so I have the quartz in there, right? If I didn't have sand, right, that's what I was doing until I just got really a good quality sand to use, right? That's has a high amount of quartz in it. But if you take two quartz rocks, two quartz crystals, go in the bathroom, turn the lights off, bang them together, you'll see electric sparks. That's not friction. Go take two other rocks and bang them together. They'll probably just break. Might heat up, might smell, but they're not gonna spark. This is what Indian Native Americans used, right? They knew about this. They were spiritual, right? That's how they making fires and stuff, sparking. That's because they're piezoelectric, so under pressure. So if you bang them together, that form of under pressure is mechanical pressure. That form of mechanical pressure is them two banging together. So that collision discharges and dispels a bunch of negative ions. What are negative ions? Negative ions are atoms that have more electrons than protons, right? In the atom, the number of electrons and protons is supposed to be balanced, right? It's supposed to be even number. If you look on the periodic table. Sorry, I'm getting real scientific right now, whatever. But I'm trying to explain it to you. I like to have you guys knowing what's going on. So, if you can think about it, electricity, electrons, right? Electricity is the flow of electrons. These produce negative ions, which is just a bunch of atoms with more electrons in the atom than electrons than protons. So pretty much these generate a bunch of electrons. So pretty much electricity, electrons, the flow of electrons. So this generates essentially good electricity, right? Good energy. Some people make devices very powerful. You can actually see the sparks going off inside the orgonite. So they generate pretty much good electricity to cancel out that bad electricity, that bad energetic garbage from the electronic devices and all that stuff. So copper, the metal inside of it, just conducts the flow of that energy, right? So the spiral, that energy is spiraling now, right? The BBs just, it's just more copper in there so it can hold and contain that energy, right? So once you pulling down the energy, right, from all the stuff going on, the more metal you have in there conducts the flow of it and it captures the energy and contains it more. So it's, can pack and hold more energy, and whatever the energy doing inside of there is going to conduct and direct the flow. All right, enough science, family. But I explain exactly how this works, the science of it, and what the benefits are, right, on my website. So if you just scroll down past my products, you can see where it says, "Oh, what is orgonite?" Give you the whole science and scientific proof, documents, and all that stuff. Yes, you can walk with it on the road. Yeah, I walk with them, work out with them. I used to have one in my pocket all the time. I always kept a pocket full of orgonite or quartz crystal, some type of crystal or orgonite in my pocket. When I was working a 9 to 5, every day at the job, I always had crystals on me or orgonite, very powerful. And when I stopped doing that is when problems started to arise. So Take it from me, family. Don't let your energetic guard down. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you for the gifts, family. Stretch them real quick. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Oh, you just got a necklace. Nice, 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 family. Good, yes. So, like I said, yeah, I consecrate all of those. I consecrate them. So, yeah, the crystals as well, the necklaces, I blast them and bless them with divine spiritual energy. I'm going to be honest with you, family. I don't want to spook you out or nothing like that. I was able to have these devices, right? This was what I was doing before I knew pranic healing, right? My teacher, Grandmaster Chalkok Sui, his teacher was Vishnu. I don't know if you know what that means, but so this is powerful stuff, right? Powerful teachings. I was taught by powerful teachers, is what I'm saying. So I don't want to spook you out, but this stuff is it's very powerful. And what I do for the crystals and the organite, like I said, I was doing this before I learned pranic healing. I was just blessed to have a really good teacher, as my Sadguru, as my guide. So I was blessing these devices unknowingly, right? I'm just praying before I actually knew how to do this, right? Actually had to do it, correctly, right? So what I did was I made a pyramid one time, and my sister-in-law was having trouble getting pregnant, right? Infertility. They were trying for like a year and a half. I made a pyramid for her, gave it to her, right? She put the pyramid over her prayer box. She got pregnant 2 months later. Yeah, because I made the pyramid. She was like, "Huh?" She was joking. She was like, "Oh, you make organized stuff?" I was like, "Yeah, these are healing crystals. This right? These help people. Oh, it's all energy. It's all energy. You know what I mean?" So, right, so before I came to pranic healing, was healing people directly with energy. I'm healing through devices. So I made the pyramid, right? I'm making pyramids. She's like, "Oh, I can't get pregnant. You should make me one to help me get pregnant. Can you make me one to get me pregnant?" And I was like, "Bet, I'll try." So I made a pyramid, packed it with as much energy as I could, tried to use crystals that were good for infertility and all that stuff. Gave it to her. Lo and behold, 2 months later, she got pregnant. She said she took that and put it on top of her prayer box. Inside her prayer box, my sister-in-law, she's a little spiritual. I didn't even notice. She had wrote little affirmations and stuff like that, and I guess she was writing like, "Oh God, please, help us get pregnant and stuff like that or whatever." So she did the perfect thing, right? She took my device, put it on top of that. That pretty much probably supercharged what she was trying to manifest. So her manifestations and those little affirmations in her prayer box came true. So I'm just saying this has to be logically the case, right? If she got pregnant, 2 months later. So, but now that I know how to do this, actually and correctly, you know what I mean, and know that this, is the case, right? This is where you get the case of amulets and blessed and consecrated objects, right? Amulets. So this is another kind of form of that. So, like I said, not to be spooky, but whenever you get one of these devices, mine, I've given crystals and necklaces and other people, and they've had good luck, good fortune. My cousins had got a necklace from me. He was like, "Man, as soon as you gave me this crystal, one of y'all just got a aventurine crystal from me, green aventurine." I gave my cousin my green aventurine. It was my favorite crystal at the time, and I gave it to him. I was like, "Yeah, you need it more than me, fam." He got it. He was like, "Man, as soon as I got that crystal, I got a job. Everything was going good." And then he stopped, like, he said he stopped wearing it, or he lost it, I think. Yeah. And he was like, "Man, the energy the same. I know that, he noticed that big difference when it was gone." So they're blessed and consecrated with divine spiritual energy from God, higher beings, the angels, and all that stuff. But what exactly is happening is there is actually a specific healing angel assigned to all of my devices and crystals that you get from me. I don't want to spook you out, but there's a healing angel with you for life if you have one of my items. This is also the case when I do healing as well. Just don't tell anybody. I shouldn't even told you that, right? Pranic healers, we was trained by the best, I told you. Grandmaster Chalkok Sui. We use damn near every single type of healing modality you can think of. So when you get in the healing angels involved, that's what you call mystical or faith healing. This is a type of healing modality that, back in the day, people were under the impression that you had to be gifted to do this stuff. So because they were beings that would come down here, every soul isn't the same. So these older advanced souls, these ancient, old yogis and rishis and enlightened masters and prophets and all this stuff coming down, and they enter these physical bodies, and their abilities are turned on from the jump type stuff. So they can do all this stuff because Whatever you achieve and accomplish in your past lives as a soul, you carry with you to the next life. So if you've already achieved clairvoyance and all these abilities and healing and all this stuff, it gets handed to you in your next life. We call that looking like, oh, you're just gifted. Oh, this person can shoot basketball really good. Do you know that? Oh, ain't nobody gonna beat Usain Bolt. He's been he was racing tigers and he was racing actual animals in his past lives. What I'm saying is, whatever your soul is just gifted at, good at, you can guarantee you've been doing this for in your past lives. A lot of them probably, right? Exactly, but we're told something's wrong with us. No, we're just different. Everybody's different. Every soul ain't the same. Some souls incarnated and the younger souls, hey, I just want to be a mechanic. I just want to make money, have a good life, see what this physical body's about. You guys are like, hey, I've been in this physical body. I had over 11,000 incarnations. I know what this physical body do. I'm here to help people get to where I'm at. I'm an advanced soul. I already know I already got to run around. Boom. You guys already been doing healing, already been pulling tarot cards, right? That's why it all resonates with you, all this stuff. You've already been doing it in past lives, right? So you just pick up where you left off. Yeah, a lot of us are giving birth to souls older than you. That's the case, right? A lot of you guys are already, that was the case. Your parents gave birth to you. You was a more advanced soul than your parents. On planet Earth is really backwards right now. The children are older than the parents spiritually, right? Yes, she was your teacher. Yep, yep, yep. Exactly. A lot of y'all probably giving birth to your teachers and your guides, right? So, yeah, special children definitely to help us out, right? That's not for no reason, right? These are same thing with you guys. Do you know that what's going on this planet is not normal, not just throughout the solar system or throughout the galaxy? Planet Earth, you walking down the street and getting fucking shot, the world have the way it looks right now, just take a second and just think about what's going on the planet negatively. Yeah, there's not many other planets you can go to where the range of or the level of negativity that is on this planet, you can't find it nowhere else really. This is why this is not normal around the universe. So this is why you guys are here. This is why all y'all like, oh yeah, you tuned in right now. Because yeah, exactly. Because you can't. You're not allowed to do this shit that we're doing on this planet. Like, we have complete free will. The reason why you go to different planets and all that stuff and it's better is because they have limited free will. They're literally not allowed to punch each other in the face and all this stuff and do it because they're high vibrational. What comes with that is being more spiritual. They literally are clairvoyant. These are damn near angelic beings, right? Quasi-physical type deal. These UFOs, all these aliens, all our angelic brothers and sisters, they're higher vibrational than us. That may seem cool and all that, but they don't look down on you and we don't look up at them. Everybody looks at each other equally because they look at us like, damn, y'all are some dope-ass souls. On my planet, you can't even buy a gun and shoot somebody, right? Negativity don't exist. That's why they come down here because they like, oh, shit. That's what negativity looks like. Oh, that's what depression looks like. Oh, that's what anxiety looks like. Oh, that's what divorce looks like. Oh, that's what despair looks like. Oh man, yeah, this is not normal around the universe. You guys are some tough ass souls. You chose to be here because it's a graduation going down. And you wanted to be here right now because you want to be part of this big shit that's about to happen in 2032. You always felt this. You felt it. You already know. You was like, this is the reason I'm here. Yep, this is the reason you're here. It's because it's going to be glorious. That's why it's a shit show right now. But just like in other planets and solar systems and galaxies and stuff, where these UFOs and all these people are coming from, checking us out, seeing how the negativity is on this planet so they can learn, because they don't have that. They can't experience that where they're at, right? So they really look at us like soldiers, like OGs, like, man, people on planet Earth. Imagine if you go to their planet. Everybody's clairvoyant. We can read each other's thoughts. So you can't lie. You guys will be like, oh, that's cool. I'm clear. Oh, all this advanced stuff. Nah. You guys on planet Earth, you'd be like, damn, that's intrusive. What? People can read my thoughts. I don't like that. They can. Everybody always knows what I'm thinking. What? No, that's because they're high vibrational. Everybody's in harmony. They move in unison. They move as one species, one being, one thought. If I ask you a question, I say, hey, what is this, what that? Hey, everybody would answer the same thing. Whether it's this being, that being, every person on the earth would give you the same answer because they're all tuned in to each other, right? You guys would look at that like, oh, I don't like that. Exactly. That's why you're not there. That's why you're here. You're like, oh, I like this rough shit. Yeah. Let me get down with the get down. I think I'm tough enough, right? And then a lot of us are pretty much planted here, right? We came here on specific missions just to help out, right? All right. You know the deal. All right, let's get it, family. Once again, everything on my website is half off right now with the discount code SOUL. SOUL, all capital letters. SOUL, all capital letters, family. All right, let's get it. Yes, sir. Y'all came to help. We all did. On this channel, what are we doing? As far as the divine spiritual mission on this planet. What's the divine mission we're doing? What's our part? We're making everybody on this planet rich. We're solving that suffering and money and prosperity problem, right? The more money you have, the more people you can help, right? The more money you have, the more people you can help. The discount code is SOUL, all capital letters. All you got to do is just, when you're about to purchase something, you click on, scroll down a little bit, right? It should be right around when you're about to pay, showing the payment options like the PayPal and all that. Scroll past that, and it should say somewhere, it should say redeem a coupon in blue letters. Okay, cool. Oh, you didn't get the discount. Oh, sorry. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, you can also get a healing series for free if you subscribe to my YouTube and then drop a comment on my 8-hour SHREEM BRZEE video. I'll select people at random. You can get a healing series that way. All right. And then my anxiety and depression healing series is also free. Always. All right, let's get it. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. SHREEM BRZEE. 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 SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 If you're new, SHREEM BRZEE is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM BRZEE specifically attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. Chanting is the most powerful. Writing is next up, then listening. If you're going to write it in red ink. Red reinforces a sense of urgency to the universe. Tells your manifestations, right? Tells the universe, hey, hurry up with my manifestations, right? Fast. Anything doing with manifesting, attracting, red ink, red, red, red. That red energy, that red light, right? That's why you see different spells, rituals, and all that stuff that use dragon's blood. All right, what else we got? We got a whole playlist on SHREEM BRZEE. Whole playlist on SHREEM BRZEE. Write it as much as possible. Write it till your hands fall off, right? Chant it until your tongue falls out, right? The more you chant it, the more money you make. The more you chant it, write it, and listen to it. It's purely mechanical. So, I don't want to sound like a jerk, but it's like this. You see? Check this out, because how would it look if the actual translation to this, here's the actual analogy. Every time you say SHREEM BRZEE, money is coming to you, right? Money is being formed in the ether. So you're actually generating, you're actually making money as soon as you open your mouth up and write this, chant this, say this, listen to it. You're making money. So you're asking me, hey, how much money should I make? It's like this. If SHREEM BRZEE was a big red button, and I gave you a big red button, and I said, hey, every time you push this red button, $1 fall out the sky. Every time you push this red button, $1 fall out the sky. You wouldn't ask me how much I should push that red button. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I say, hey, I don't know how much money you're trying to make. I'm under the impression you're trying to get rich. So you need to crank out as much as possible, as quick as possible, right? That's what I did. I made this shit my life. Now I don't gotta work no more. I was writing this every day at work. I chanted it, wrote it, and listened to it, wrote it, chanted, wrote it, listened to it as much as possible. Let life stop you. Hey, Pootie got to take a dump right now. You literally can't chant SHREEM BRZEE. Well, you can chant while you taking it, but you can't. Well, you can write it, but you know what I mean? Like, oh, I can't. I gotta eat right now. I gotta go pick my kids up from school. I gotta. Oh, let life stop you. Every millisecond I had free to do this mantra, I did it. Obviously, there were times where I didn't, and I paid for it. Life started getting back regular. Blessings stopped coming through. But see what I mean, family? This is literally how I see it. I'm like, every time I open up my mouth to SHREEM BRZEE, I'm making money. This is a video game to me. I hop on here like, hey, how many people gonna get rich today? How many people gonna comment with testimonials on the live stream saying, hey, I just got money. Hey, this is a game to me. The game of life. Are you winning? Let's make it happen. SHREEM BRZEE. I was doing this right 8 years. Year 5, didn't have to work no more. Made over $40,000 from TikTok alone, family. Helped somebody become a millionaire 3 months ago. Powerful stuff we doing on here. Let's get it. SHREEM BRZEE. 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 I'm a chronic healer as well. If you're new, I've healed cancer patients, broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, all through distant healing sessions. I heal people through distant healing sessions, through live streams, and through videos. This has all been proven and documented. Just watch my pin videos and my playlist videos. If you're interested in seeing this miraculous healing and people making a lot of money, watch my pin videos and all my playlist videos, family. You will pretty much make yourself rich and healed if you watch all that stuff. I do not say this lightly. This stuff is not coming from me. It's coming from enlightened masters, right? If you're trying to figure out how to make money and manifest truly, this is the one-stop shop. If you're trying to figure out how to get healed, I was trained by the best. My teacher healed a paralyzed woman in less than 10 minutes with energy. I learned from him. I got to the point where I could heal my girlfriend's period cramps in less than 10, 15 minutes. without her even physically standing in front of me. All right, family, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. I appreciate all the purchases and all the donations and all the gifts, family. This is only going to help me heal more cancer patients. So I really appreciate that. I'm about to go off for real. And I'm about to explore with AIDS and HIV and diabetes. I really want to tackle diabetes. That's a big problem. And I feel like, I knock out diabetes. That'll start, a lot of people need that healing. I just need to see how long that takes, right, for diabetes, right? You know, chronic stuff, severe diseases and ailments, it takes months of sessions, right? Cancer is months, right? Could take a year, could take years, who knows? It just depends on the healer as well. But months, right? Uh, so yeah, I just need to see. Yeah, that's just me thinking out loud. Sorry, stuff I want to do. I want to heal more cancer patients, HIV, AIDS, and diabetes. I haven't even worked on anybody with diabetes yet, really. Surprisingly enough. I mean, I probably have, but not many, or not that I can remember. All right. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Yep, literally no limit, family. I'm tell you like this. My teacher, Grandmaster Charles Sui, he was at a seminar, right, teaching healing. He said, if there's anybody in pain, stand up. There's about like 3 to 5,000 people, I think, or maybe like 300 to 500 people. He said, hey, if anybody's in pain, stand up. Damn near everybody stood up. He started giving healing. After like 10 minutes of healing, he said, if you're still in pain, keep standing. If you're still in pain, keep standing. I think literally everyone sat down. 300 people. Healing a paralyzed woman in 5-10 minutes. Healing a crowd of 300 people. Healed everybody in the crowd. Like 10 minutes. This is what we're talking about. His teacher was Mahaguruji Ling. Mahaguruji Ling, one of his past lives, he was Vishnu. I'll let you explore that. Powerful stuff this stuff comes from, family. All right, and let you know, Vishnu, he is back. 14 years old right now on planet Earth. Let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Students and disciples of Grandmaster Charles Sui. When he was coming up with pranic healing, he had advanced clairvoyance around him, people that could see energy, just like him, so they could monitor his experiments. Been living in pain with 9 years yesterday now. Oh no, what are you in pain for, family? What's in pain? Right, I do distant healing. You know, if you need help healing, you can book a session or learn pranic healing yourself, or at least do Twin Hearts meditation along with a lot of exercise. That'll heal yourself, right? Everything is energy. My teacher, Grandmaster Charles Sui, when he was developing Twin Hearts meditation, right? Meditation I tell you guys to do every day so you can heal yourselves, right? When he was developing this meditation I just told you about, the clairvoyance, right? You know, it was a regular thing where, you know, Grandmaster Charles Sui gets into meditation and he's generating so much light that his head disappears. And his students are like, hey, where did Grandmaster, I can't see his head. The clairvoyance back in the 80s when he was developing this, he generated so much light. He was pulling down so much energy, so much divine spiritual energy that the clairvoyance almost got physically blinded on how bright his aura got and how bright his light. So they had to close their eyes to keep from getting blinded and look clairvoyantly with their third eye. And even when they were looking clairvoyantly with their third eye, they even could barely withstand all the energy. This is my teacher. These are the great beings that we're talking about, family. This is where this stuff comes from. Grandmaster Charles Sui's mentors, the people that taught him. Dude could walk up to the side of a building, grab the electrical box, and shut the power off. Another one of Grandmaster Charles Sui's mentors. You won't believe me. It's fine. Maybe in 2032 this will all hit home. But for now, let these just be stories. Another one of his mentors could take a picture, look at it, and teleport into the picture and go to that location. Another one of Grandmaster Charles Sui's close clairvoyant friends, that was, you know, Mang Mike. They went to his house. His teacher teleported him out the room, right? They were knocking on the door. Hey, where'd he? There's no windows. There's no doors in this room. I just heard his voice in there. Goes in the room. Hey, where did Mang Mike go? I guess he's gone. I know I just heard his voice in here. They walk out. 5-10 minutes later, Mike's in there like, hey, you guys shut up out there. You're being too loud. He's like, wait a minute. Hey, what the hell? You were in here just a minute ago. Where were you at? Oh, it's all good. He was sitting in meditation, talking to his teacher, talking to his Sat Guru. in meditation. Boom. He said, "Oh yeah, my teacher just teleported me to a hotel in Brazil real quick and had a meeting with all his disciples, and then he teleported me back." Yeah, yeah, my teacher, he's physically incarnated right now. He's in the spiritual realm, so he just came down here, right? He doesn't physically, he doesn't have a body right now, but you know, they can manifest one at will whenever they need to come down to this planet. That's the type of stuff, the type of beings we're talking about, family. The type of stuff that's possible on this planet that they might not tell you about. This pranic healing stuff is just the tip of the iceberg. This ain't nothing special. Me over here healing my girlfriend's period cramps with energy in less than 10 minutes, that's nothing. These higher beings, these great spiritual teachers, their chakra, the average person's chakras, I'm doing healing. The average size of your chakras is 3 to 6 inches. 3 to 6 inches, right? That's the normal person's chakra size. These great spiritual teachers, their chakras are the size of cities. A city, one chakra, not their aura. So, powerful stuff is what I'm saying, family. We blessed. All right, let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. I think, yeah, if you could, because eventually you guys are gonna be doing twin hearts. You guys are advanced. We got to be evolving. We evolving on this. I'm gonna start giving y'all the real stuff, the real spill, because you're gonna get there. Y'all not babies. If you could, once you start leaving the body through meditation, when you go out into the cosmos, you'll see the beings that are creating and maintaining planets, and you'll know if the Earth is flat or not. Just leave your body through meditation. You'll be able to see if it's a CD floating around, a DVD, if it's a bunch of DVDs, or if it's a bunch of spheres. Right? You'll know. Right? So these higher beings, when it's full moon, Buddha comes back to the planet. He's bigger than he's bigger than the planet. Chakras the size of countries, family. The size of countries. This can all be clairvoyantly seen, right? When Grandmaster Chalkok Sui was doing meditation, he was like, oh snap, okay, during full moon, there's more energy coming down to the planet. And yes, we know it's solar energy, right? The moon just reflects the energy of the sun, so it's really solar energy coming to the planet during full moon, but it hits the moon first, so it's, it's still got a tinge of moon energy, so it's kind of solar and lunar energy. But regardless, Buddha is there and blasting the earth with energy, along with a bunch of other disciples and spiritual beings and angels and healers and all this stuff. So you don't need to download the video, family. Don't download it. Just play it. Just listen to it. Yeah, don't download it. Just play that at night. Yeah. It's great beings, right? Blasting the planet with energy during full moon. That's where the extra energy is coming from as well, right? These higher beings, they really love us and care about us. So let's get it. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM. SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE, SHREEM, BRZEE. Thank you, family. Nice, nice. You're in a situation, hey. Yes, you're in the right place, family. Yes, that's a very advanced soul speaking. You say you know you were guided here. Be real with you. Yes, that's the case. We was all guided to this information, including me. Check my pin videos and my playlist videos to see what goes down here. Right, people making a lot of money and getting a lot of healing. Right, all the miraculous healing and all that money you see those people making. You're next up, family. Right, on this channel, how do we make money for free without buying anything from me? Twin Hearts meditation. Do this every day, right? Got a whole playlist on Twin Hearts. This generates a lot of energy. All these energies, right? This divine spiritual energy flows down. It kicks out all those negative thought forms and all that negative, dirty, diseased energy that's causing any problem in your life, right? Our chakras are dirty. They never taught us about energy. So, meditation, specifically Twin Hearts meditation, is like taking an energetic shower. We got dirty chakras. Imagine if you've never been taught about this energy. That means you've never imagine never taken a shower your whole life. So imagine how dirty our chakras are. Yeah. A lot of deep cleaning required, right? So I heal people through videos and live streams and distant healing sessions. This has all been proven and documented. So if you needed any healing sessions, right, you can book a distant healing session. You can get my healing series, right? I got 7 of them. I just helped somebody become a millionaire 2 months ago, 3 months ago, after they got all my healing series. But there's only 2 that you need if you're trying to make money. My Prosperity Healing Series and my Money Manifestation Bootcamp. Both of those are on sale right now for only $2 each. $2 each, family. And Prosperity Healing Series is me healing your basic chakra through the videos, removing those money blockages, providing you with fresh energy, blasting you with fresh prana. You go about your business making money. There's also self-healing techniques in there, meditations in there that are very powerful. And yeah, just watch it every day, do a lot of exercise, you'll be good. Just watch the problems dissolve as long as you're doing that stuff daily. Exercise is key. Exercise is key. Exercise is where you'll have better results than the average person. Even everybody doing all this stuff on this channel. Well, how is B-Soul able to heal people? They're doing all this stuff, but why am I having to? Because exercise. Exercise, exercise, exercise. I'm going to tell you, family, you have to generate a lot of energy. If you want to see energy, clairvoyance, healing, all this stuff, making a lot of money, it requires a lot of energy. So when you get the Prosperity Healing Series, where's that money energy located? We know you need a lot of it. Where's that energy located, though? The basic chakra, the base of the spine and tailbone. So boom, I'm blasting you, putting a lot of energy right there, so you're making money. But anything you want to do, other stuff, all your chakras need energy. So that's when your abilities start to open up and unlock, right? You're making money, all this stuff is just a quantity thing, right? The average person, I told you, the average person's chakras is 3 to 6 inches. Grandmaster Chokoku Sui, chakras the size of countries, cities, family. Chakras the size of cities, small towns. The more energy you have, the more money you have. The more energy you have, the more money you have. The more energy you have, the more money you have. Regular person's chakras, 3 to 6 inches. The average person doesn't make a lot of money. Grandmaster Chokoku Sui chakras, the size of cities. He was a multi millionaire before he left the body. Probably a billionaire. His estate, probably $1 billion at this point. Lots of money. Big chakras. Average person, not a lot of money. Small chakras. That is a direct example right there. When I've made over $40,000 from TikTok alone, just this little app. That's because I keep my basic chakra big, strong, and healthy. When I started making a whole lot of money, this is when I found out was the case. I became a pranic healer, and I started doing Twin Hearts meditation every day because we have to. We're required to be able to do this miraculous healing as pranic healers. Right? This is our superpower. This is our secret. Twin Hearts meditation daily, along with a lot of exercise. Right? Exercise cleanses out your chakras. The stronger your chakras, the stronger your physical body, the more energy you can hold. So I'm trying to give you the sauce, family. Don't be a lazy ass, or else you ain't no advanced yogi. These Grandmaster Charvak Sui, Buddhas, these advanced enlightened beings, enlightened masters, they're not lazy. They're not sitting on their butt. Work out. Generate a lot of energy. Go run a mile, 2 miles. You're already doing SHREEM BRZEE. Once you chant SHREEM BRZEE with them clean chakras bursting full of energy, fresh after a workout, a hard, rigorous workout, rigorous exercise. If you don't feel like you want to pass away after that exercise, after that workout, it wasn't hard enough. I don't know. I'm just under the impression y'all trying to do greater things than me, make more money than me. I'm trying to tell you what you need to do. I know how this works. I'm just saying, oh, I thought you wanted to get rich. So I'm just telling you, hey, if you want to get rich, only if you want to get rich, be a powerful healer. Do a lot of exercise. As soon as y'all book a healing session, I'm over here. Squats, push-ups, moving that energy around, cleaning up my chakras, cleansing it out, getting it ready so it can conduct a lot of divine spiritual energy and heal somebody. Otherwise, I'll be over here not exercising, not doing meditation, trying to heal somebody, wondering why it's taking so long, wondering why that energy is still there, still stuck. Because my energy's stuck and it sucks, right? So, alcohol, what do you mean? Like isopropyl or Jim Beam? All right. If it's the latter, everything in moderation. SHREEM BRZEE. SHREEM BRZEE. If you're saying, do you have to stop drinking to be a healer? No, there's pranic healers that smoke cigarettes and heal people, right? Anybody's divine spiritual energy is flowing through you. We're not using our own energy, so anybody can do this, family. Anybody can do this pranic healing. The only thing with you cleaning out your chakras and doing exercise and not smoking and not drinking and not doing all that stuff is that it just makes you a more powerful healer. So you guys can do pranic healing. It might take you 10-15 minutes to heal somebody's headache. Grandmaster Charvak Sui, boom, strong pranic healer, right? Powerful pranic healer. Heal that headache in 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, right? They might heal somebody's, right? It might take, like I said, Grandmaster Charvak Sui healed that paralyzed woman in 10 minutes. Us, right? He's very powerful. His energy is way bigger. So us having weaker, smaller chakras, less energy, it might take us maybe 6 months to heal that paralyzed person, maybe a year, right? Who knows? But it's going to take substantially longer because our energy is smaller. So the more powerful you are, the more energy you have, faster healing occurs. Oh, someone smoking can be healed. Yes. Yes, most definitely. That's the heart chakra and solar plexus is torn up, right? Smoking affects the heart chakra. Front and back heart chakra, front and back solar plexus is main parts that need to be healed. All right, let's get it. And yeah, like I said, all my healing series are on sale right now, $2 each with the discount code SOUL at checkout. SOUL, all caps. I got the Prosperity Healing Series, Money Manifestation Bootcamp. Like I said, those have helped over 5,000 people. Somebody got my Prosperity Healing Series. Next day, $19,000. Put a down payment on a house. Another person got my Prosperity Healing Series a week later, 11K. Another person was homeless, got it. 2 months later, new job, new apartment. Bet family. Yeah, just before you get anything, use that discount code first, right? Use the discount code. Everything is half off with it. SOUL, all capital letters. Soul, all capital letters. I got crystals, consultations, distant healing sessions, all my healing series. Yeah, anything you need, family, half off right now. And I just helped somebody become a millionaire with my healing series 3 months ago. He subscribed to my Patreon, where you can get all 7 of my healing series for $5 a month once you subscribe. You can also subscribe for free and get alerts and stuff like that, I think. Yeah, so, and if you want to enter for a chance to get one of my healing series for free, all you gotta do is subscribe to my YouTube and then drop a comment on my 8-hour SHREEM BRZEE video, and then I'll select comments at random and send you the healing series of your choice, right? Subscribe to my YouTube, drop that comment on my 8-hour SHREEM BRZEE video. All right, family. I also have the Clairvoyance Healing Series. That's me healing your chakras that govern and control your clairvoyant abilities, trying to get you to be able to see energy. On this channel, like I said, we do Twin Hearts meditation, secret ancient meditation for enlightenment. That first and foremost heals the physical body. You keep doing it, your supernatural abilities that have been laying dormant start to open up and activate, like seeing energy, clairvoyance, right? Telekinesis, right? Psychic abilities, all that good stuff. Astral projection, remote viewing, seeing higher beings, angels, whatever the case, all that stuff, right? So, Grandmaster Chokoku Sui, the one that developed Twin Hearts meditation, he says his students, his disciples, start seeing energy in less than 2 years of doing Twin Hearts meditation daily. So, just by doing Twin Hearts daily, you can see energy, right? At some point. So the Clairvoyance Healing Series is me just trying to speed that up. I also talk about the first times I saw energy and how it worked for your boy, how it worked for me. There's also a technique in there to teach you how to see your soul, right? What you truly look like. That incarnated soul shining through, right? The reason for your skin glowing. So, technique to teach you how to see your true self. All right, we also got the back pain healing series. That's self-explanatory, right? It's been proven and documented, right, that I've healed back pain through videos. That was the start of it. So then I started dropping all the healing series, right? Genie series is a technique used by millionaires, creating genies for all areas of your life. But you guys are interested in money, so you're going to learn how to create genies for prosperity. We also have the business healing series. During the pandemic, somebody was about to lose their business. Then they came to a pranic healer like myself and got their business healed. Not only did they not lose their business, but they made more money that month than they ever had before. So the pranic healing on their business saved it and gave them record-breaking sales. So got that for you if you need it. $2, family. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Perfect, Garcia. All right. We got the 11 chakra healing series. That's what I usually recommend my clients get after I do healing on them, so they can continue to heal themselves. All the 11 chakras control all the major organs, so you heal the 11 chakras, you heal the entire body to a certain degree. Also have the anxiety and depression healing series. That's free. Always is, always will be. I used to battle with that. Not fun, so yeah, check that out. All right, family, let's get it. Once again, they're all available on my Patreon. All 7 of my healing series on Patreon for $5 a month. That's what the millionaire did. All right, let's get it. SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE, SHREEM BRZEE. Yeah, it the files expire after 72 hours, but I just don't know how to turn that feature off. So if it does, you can still get it. Don't worry about that. It just does that for some reason. But yeah, if you're not able to do it, I'll get it to you. Make sure that you get it. Just let me know. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Excuse me. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Oh, that's good, Lavender. That's good. Yes, there's healing that goes down on these live streams as well. Glad you're feeling that energy. Because that's the main important thing, is just to relax. And if you want to make it even more powerful and even more relaxing, just picture your entire body full of gold and white light. Just picture that gold and white light pouring down through your crown from God and filling your entire body with gold and white light. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. No problem at all, family. Changed my life too. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. SHREEM, BRZEE, 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 SHREEM, BRZEE. Feel it in your heart, huh, family? Yes, sir. Powerful stuff. If you're new, SHREEM BRZEE is a mantra. Mantras are sound vibrations that do specific things. SHREEM BRZEE specifically attracts money when you chant it, when you write it, and when you listen to it. Chanting is the most powerful. Writing is next up, then listening. I got a whole playlist on SHREEM BRZEE. If you're new, watch all my pin videos, watch all my playlists. I heal people with energy, right? I've healed cancer patients, broken bones, STDs, fibroids, hemorrhoids, breast tumors, hearing loss. I got somebody 20 to 40% of their hearing back after I healed their IBS, healed pneumonia, which is a lot of mucus in the lungs. I worked on that person. Doctor stuck a tube down her throat, checked her lungs, said, hey, I see no signs of mucus. It's all gone. Healed seizures, right? Stopped seizures. All kinds of stuff, family. I'm not special. God is doing the healing. I'm just trained as a pranic healer to use and redirect this divine spiritual energy coming from God and use it for healing. Anybody can do this. But please check me out. Check my pin videos and my playlist videos to see how this works, family. You can see how my healing sessions work if you watch the video of the client with the rare form of cancer, right? I do my sessions at night. She wakes up in the morning. Hey, my pain's gone. I'm like, yep, that's how it works. That's what's supposed to happen, right? You guys are spiritual, so you know that energy defies time and space. That's why this is possible. So, you can get healed wherever you're at in the universe, right? Time is and space is no factor. Because we're all connected to each other. We're all floating in this sea of oneness that they call God, Source, right? We all come from the same place, connected by the same stuff, right? So, that's why this is possible. All right, family, let's get it. SHREEM BRZEE, 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 SHREEM BRZEE. Yeah, family, it sounds like you got good energy. Felix, you sound, I could tell from your energy, you sound like a lucky guy. Shit, I kind of want to give to you right now. You sound like I could tell you got that energy, right? So, yeah, you might get a free house. I'll just tell you like this. Somebody got my Prosperity Healing Series, right? All my healing series are on sale right now for $2 each if you use the discount code SOUL. SOUL, all caps. Here's a funny story about a house. Somebody got my Prosperity Healing Series. The next day, their friend gave them $19,000. Put a down payment on a house, changed their life. 19K the day after they got my healing series, family. And that wouldn't be the first time. All right. Plenty houses and cars to go around. It's all energy. It's all energy. But that's up to me, family. I'm going to show you what this mantra do this year. I've been bullshitting. I've been playing around. I've just been paying my bills, right? Because I'll be like, oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. No, be soul is not the body. So be soul could never get tired. That's a false statement, right? My body gets tired. My body tries to convince me, hey, be soul, we just need a rest. We do a lot of healing. Hogwash. I got all that. I got an infinite source of, an infinite reservoir of energy, which is God and my teacher. Infinite source of energy. So I got all the energy I need. So I need to stop complaining and grind this year with this mantra so I can be in a mansion so y'all can see, oh shit, okay. Yep, be soul done did it. I need to hurry up and do it. That's it. All right, family, let's get it. I'll be honest with you, I was grinding my ass off, right? I had a whole lot of, I was going off with BRZEE the first 5 years. Then, I'll be honest with you, I was able to quit my job, work for myself full time, and right, left the Matrix. Right after that, I was just, and then I kind of got a little sick too. I think I might have got, actually, I got food poisoning. It started causing stomach problems and all this stuff, whatever, but yeah. I'm like, I've been tired. I manifested a lot. I've been tired. I've been grinding for 5 years. I need a break. Nope, the grind don't stop, family. Right? All right, let's get it. SHREEM. Oh my goodness, Garcia. That's why we making so much money, right? That's why we making so much money. Today is new moon. Goodness, BRZEE is more powerful on full moons, new moons, and Fridays. That's my fault. I've been caught up. I'm like, damn, I just know when my bills are due. And I've been paying attention to that. I'm like, yeah, I gotta. But I'm like, oh, okay. I've stopped checking my moon calendar. I just knew it was coming up. In a couple days, I thought I had another day or two. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. So BRZEE is more powerful right now. All right. All right, family, I need to hop off here real quick, take a break. Need to do some exercise. Just keep chanting all that. Catch y'all in the next one. Yeah. Gotta get this energy right. Sorry about that.